Cadillac Escalade. And all of a sudden, and then I heard boom from the amplifiers. Gator suit with my pimped out Gucci suit. Can't pay my rent 'cause all my money's spent. In my mama name. I don't know if I fix the issue. Give it about 4 more minutes and then I think I'll know. Oh, big go. Thank you, Hoove. Diamond in the back. I feel like I didn't fix the issue. Still up in the air though. It still could be fixed. I won't know for sure just yet. In my mama name. Diamond in the back. I got some down bitches I can call. I don't know what I would do without y'all. Okay, nice. It works. All right, sweet. It did work, which is exactly in the time frame I thought too. It took about 10 full minutes from the time I went live to know if it worked or not. Sweet. All right, we got a session tonight now. We got ourselves a session tonight. $69.96. I got some down bitches I can call. I don't know what I would do without John. All right, guys, we have a session. But I'm on that good cushion alcohol. I got some down bitches I can call. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. Sailing down, sailing down, sailing down the deep blue sea. I might, Osama. I'm just loading up my games right now. Sailing down, sailing down, sailing down the deep blue sea. Sailing down the deep blue sea. All right, quick break here, guys. I shall be right back. What a pre-flop jam. Thank you. Thank you, bud. Oh, Lord. All right, guys, let's do this. I'm very, very happy my tech stuff is sorted. It's a completely different mindset when I'm playing and I have tech issues to worry about, or when I'm playing and I don't have any tech issues. I'm the happiest guy ever not having any tech stuff right now. It's just smooth sailing now. Osama, no, the Prince Pablo on GG is not me. In fact, they're a little fucking scam artist because they're pretending to be me and they sell action. So definitely don't buy action if you see them selling it. And it's for sure not me. I can't believe that guy's still... That guy plays a fuckload. I remember the day he opened his account because I got messaged by like a dozen people. It was like a year ago or something. He's been playing under my name on GG for like a year. You know what? I think it's probably around 10 actual months. 10 or 11 months is when I first started getting messages about it. So either December last year or January. And it's funny because I literally know the exact day. Like, I don't know off the top of my head, but there was just one day when I got a dozen messages across my different platforms. People were just DMing me and messaging me like, you play on GG? Are you still with Stars? I'm like, well, I get why they would think it's me. It's my screen name. But it is not me. Plus, like, a good hint that it's not me is the guy sells action in very small buy-in games. You sell an action in like $20 and $30 games. That is a pretty good indicator. I don't think I've sold action in a game under $250 in 3 years or something. Maybe a couple smaller games, but I don't actually, like, if I had to bet, I would bet I haven't sold for one game under 250 in 3 years. Not 100% sure on that, but I'd bet money because I think I'd be a favorite in that bet. Oh no. Oh, but so yeah, I was in Maryland for about 8 days. PokerStars open in Maryland, and I came so fucking close to some glory, but you just fall short in that last all in, you know? Like, first game I played, I bubbled the first game I played. The second game I played, I came in 12th, but it was for a massive chip lead pot, and I got 3-outed on the river. Like, it was, yeah, I almost had a huge chip lead. And then I flopped 2 pair, and the guy just rivered his 2 pair. And it's so funny because it was someone who was playing so poorly, and I kept winning massive pots off him all day long, and then he just kept getting chips from everyone else at the table. And then he got it in with 1 pair, and I had 2 pair. He rivered his 2 pair, and then when he hit it, he said, "Justice." And in my brain, I was thinking, what the fuck could he mean by justice? Like, every single time we got it in, I had the better hand, and my hand held. Except for the last time when I had the better hand, and he sucked out on me. So I'm like, justice? Where's the fucking justice in that? Like, justice would be my hand winning. But I think he thought because I was beating him all day that it's justice that he beat me in that last hand. I'm like, that's not how justice works. Like, if you get it in bad every time and you're losing, and then you get it in bad and win, there is no justice there. That is not justice. But anyways, so yeah, that was another close shot. Then the next game I played, I made the money in, and then I bricked a couple games. Oh, there was a $2,200 high roller, 2 off the money. I came 2 off the fucking money in that game. And then there was an $1,100 game that I came like 20 off the money, and then my next bullet I came like 15 off the money. And on the very last game, it was a $400 mystery bounty, and I came in 13th in that one. So it was just a bunch of close calls. But I couldn't actually close anything out, unfortunately. And I played one cash game night where I bought in for $1,000 and cashed out for $4,260. So I made $3,200 in that cash game night. But just short in all the tournaments. Smoking Branch, my guy, 27 months. How are you, Smoking Branch? It's like, justice. And in my head, I was like, the fuck kind of justice does this guy think about? Damn. We're fucked here. I want you to yell. Yo, I can't wait to see Shock pop in eventually. Shock won one of those awesome Coop events for a trophy, and I watched him do it and haven't seen him since then. So I want to congratulate him on his trophy. Nice. This guy's going to give me all his chips. He's a very, very punty player. I hope there's no club. Oh. I hope there's no club on the river. But yeah, this guy loves to punt it off. Man, it's so funny how the reads are with these guys too. Bow. Now this guy's just spazzing out. He's gonna punt off his whole stack. I just hope it comes to me. He does this every day though. He's one of these really, really intense psychos. Like they just have a lot of fun splashing all their money around, and they don't care if they win or lose. They just want to play big action. It's really good to figure out which players are like that, and then you can play a lot looser against them. You actually have to play a lot looser against them. Because they give away so much free money, like you want to just put your hat in the ring so you have a chance of getting that free money with good hands instead of when other people 11x at pre-flop, they're only going to be nutted. When he 11x's at pre-flop, he can have anything. But yeah, when you see players getting crazy like that, just take notes on what they're doing. Hello, Grinder Girl. All right, jam in here. Not a bad flop when you get 2 callers to your all-in. pretty weird play by this guy. We gifting a sub to Grinder Girl. Thank you very much, we. Ooh, we flopped 2 pair here. Ace Queen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Yitzin. Good to see you, buddy. Ah. Mm-hmm. 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 Ah. Yes, Smoke and Branch. I did see that as well. I'm doing very well, Grinder Girl. Chop chop. All right. I am all in. You know, I like it like that. King, king. There's this other guy we were playing with. I was playing with in Maryland. And it's so funny how people's brains work because this guy, for hours and hours, was trying everything he could do to punt his stack off. Like he was playing like a psychopath. And every single hand he would win. Now, it wasn't even against me. It was against the rest of the table, but he was wrecking everyone. He got up to like 15 starting stacks, while most people only had 2 or 3 starting stacks. He had 15. Chip leader of the whole tournament. He was murdering it. But this one table had like 3 or 4 pretty good players at it, where that was really rare in this game. But we all knew exactly what he was doing. And then he stopped getting lucky. All that changed was he stopped getting lucky, and all of us knew how hard he was punting off. So we had to make a bunch of these light calls against him. And he was baffled. He'd be like, "Oh my God, how did you do it? How did you call?" Or if he would get not lucky in a hand, like if he goes 3x pot with a flush draw and then misses the flush, he would be like, oh my God, act like he just took the worst beat ever. And we watched him go from 15 starting stacks to out of the game in like 45 minutes. And every single hand he lost, he was so baffled by. And I was just like, why is he so confused? Like, why is he so confused? I was so confused why he was confused. Like, did he think he was playing good or something? I didn't get it. Like, the only way he got all of his chips was by the raunchiest suckouts all the time. He would like jam 3x pot with a flush draw. The other person would have like trip aces and he'd just river the flush. And it was in his brain, it was always like it was expected he should win the pot. So when the table picked him apart in 45 minutes and took his whole stack, I won 2 huge pots off him. Like one of his hands, he called a cold 4-bet all in with queen 9 suited for like 40 blinds. He called the all in. He was the one that 3-bet. Someone else 4-bet jammed. He called it with queen 9. And I'm just like, but that was one of the hands he won. And I'm just like, when he did lose all those hands and acted so shocked, my brain was like, really, really, how could he not expect that? Like, but that's how a lot of these players think. They don't really understand the game. Maryland was a very fun stop, though. I had a lot of fun there. All right, here we're flipping. Okay, doesn't go my way. Ooh. Oh. Too cheap. Too many draws out there. Even if I didn't even hit the 2 pair with the king, I still would have raised there. Because his turn bet clearly shows he doesn't have a big hand. And I would want to protect my king. But with the 2 pair, mandatory got to raise there. Perfect. Ooh. It's nice to get in a stream, guys. It's been a while. It is actually very nice. I took a good chunk of time off after Coop, and then because I played every day for about 19 days, however long Coop was, and then I went to Maryland, and now I'm home for just a few days, and then I'm going off to Vegas for the NAPT, where I'll be blasting away. Like, I'll spend at least 20 grand US on buy-ins. At least 20K. Could be 30, hopefully not 30. 30 means there's a few extra rebuys. But I'm looking at the schedule, and I'm going to blast everything every day. Like, I will be playing all day, every day. NAPT is my absolute favorite stop of the year. It's at Resorts World. I fucking love Resorts World. I love the NAPT, and I am ready. I do think my live game has just got so much incredibly better from playing on PokerStars Ontario for years now. Like, playing a live field is very, very similar to playing on PokerStars Ontario. And now that I've really broken down how to pick apart the recreationals and their specific different styles, that translates so good into live. So I'm ready. I'm ready for NAPT. I'm ready for some juicy shit to go down. Yeah, I think I'm just going to triple barrel here because he can't have any big aces. And then I'm just going to all in any river unless it's a king, and then I would just check back the king. Now, best hand I could see them having is like an ace-3 or something, which we're not going to get to fold. But, yeah. Ace bad kicker was the best hand I could see them having, which they did have. But they couldn't have any big aces there, that's for sure. You know how many salty little bitches there are on this client because I've just beaten them for years and years? Man, that would suck. It would just suck if the same player beats you for years and years and years. Couple of tens. All right, I'm done putting in chips here. Really hope they have ace king. Definitely still a chance they have kings or jacks because the queen could make them want to just check back and pot control so they don't go broke. But hopefully they just check and have ace king. Interesting sizing on the river. Would they have pocket queens? They may have had a hand like pocket queens. Speaking of pocket queens, my ladies. And now some tens. Guy putting in 35% of his stack is interesting. Nice! And then he folded. My God. Putting in 35% of your stack pre-flop and folding to a 3-bet is wild. That's how we like them, wild. I would absolutely love to be there, and I plan on it. Gonna grab a little bit of food at break. I got a little bit of salmon and rice, garlic, onion, and hot sauce ready to go at break. Oh, okay. Just the nuts on the flop. Six deuce. Ooh, the nuts. Ooh. Oh, I'm so hungry. I actually can't wait for my break food. Let us see a flop. I wouldn't mind if they called for an extra $15 bounty. No ace. No seven. Bummer. Ricky Mendez. What up, boss? Yes, I was in Maryland and I took a little bit of time off. Well, I guess I could say it in order. I took a little bit of time off after Coop, and then I went to Maryland for some live poker. And I'm only back for a few days, and then I'm off to the NAPT. Then I'm back to normal. And we're back to normal. Really bad river. Straights get there, flushes get there. Well, that's the wrong suit. Okay. Hello, Retzel. How are you? Nice. Give him tens. Perfect. Let's win a flip. Damn it, that's a bad flop. He hit a 9. All right, all in here. All right, jamming it here for 8 blinds. Ace 9 off. All right, quick break here, guys. I'm just grabbing some food. I'll be right back. All right, all right, all right. Got some salmon and rice, hot sauce, garlic, onion. Double gutted here with 2 overs. All right, jamming the 6s here. That food was so fucking good. I wish I had more. Not a good flop, but the turn is gorgeous. Not a good river. We bust 5 away from the money. Oh. Yo, what up, Jotan? Slow playing the aces, because you know this never goes wrong. What up, Tech 7 even? 9? I just had. It's one of my favorite meals. I had. I'll just go through how I make it too. Fuck it. So I fry up a little bit of onion, and then when the onion's almost done, I toss a little bit of garlic in, and then while that is cooking, I have some salmon in the oven. And I get the salmon about 80-90% cooked in the oven. And then I take it out. I throw it on top of the garlic and onion. And I mash it all up. And then while all that is cooking, I'm also making a little bit of white rice. So I take the white rice and I put it on top of the garlic, onion, and salmon. And then I put three different sauces on it. One of the sauces is called Hurricane Sriracha. The other's a little bit of soy sauce. And then I put a nice little bit of this smoky hot sauce that I have. That's the meal. It's so good. It's actually so good. Daniel with the 4 months. Good luck on the section. Haven't tuned in for a while. Yeah, I actually had a good chunk of time off. I took some time off after Coop, and then I was away in Maryland playing some live poker, and I'm about to take another few weeks off because I'm going to be in Vegas playing some more live poker at the NAPT, my favorite stop of the year. But then once winter rolls around, or mid-November rolls around, I'll be back to the usual scheduled programming. It's so good, Tech. It's actually so good. I eat it. Right now, I'm eating it like 5 times a week. It was very, very good, Tech. I eat it nonstop. That's what I do, though, with certain foods, especially if I'm. You know what? Even if I'm being unhealthy, I just tend to eat the same things over and over and over, whether I'm eating clean or whether I'm eating unhealthy. It's just fuck, man. We're running like dog dick tonight. Absolute dog dick. We've lost like more than 5 all-ins, but whatever. It's all part of the game we love so much. Um yeah, I just find stuff that I like, and then I'm very, very repetitive with it. So I've definitely been eating pretty clean these days. And honestly, I eat the same shit every day. I didn't eat as clean when I was away in Maryland. It's just so hard to eat super clean in a casino. But yeah, when I'm home, like my breakfasts lately have been I slice up some back bacon. I have home fries, hash browns, and 4 eggs. Mix them all together. I like combining all my meal is a lot of the time the 3 meals I was just going to say are all combined mashed all together. So it's like my breakfast, hash brown, back bacon, eggs, mix them all together, just eat them like that with salt and pepper. No ketchup, no nothing. Just boom. Pure food, nice and clean, tastes delicious. My lunch, now, my lunches and dinners can switch interchangeably. That salmon meal I said, I'll often have it for lunch. I'll often have it for dinner. Um, and then the other meal that I have the most of is, well, I'll say 2 of them. One of them is garlic, onion, rice, ground beef, just all mixed together. The other one, mashed potatoes, corn, and steak, but the steak is cut up into small bits and all mixed together into the mashed potatoes and corn. Those 4 meals I just eat over and over and over and over and over. But every single time I have it, it's so delicious. Yeah, those meals though, I could just do them so repetitively. Hey, Robert, what's up, bud? Yeah, I'm dual streaming a bit these days. Started doing it earlier this year, once YouTube finally allowed us to. All right, so many draws missed. I'm going to check. If they have the queen, they're going to bet. If they have some bluffs, they can bet. That's the logic I'm going with. And no extra. They did have Jack 8 of clubs, a hand that should bluff. So we weren't getting anything if we bet. Checking was the only opportunity we had to win there. Win more. Yeah, Robert, for the first 7 years of my career, we weren't allowed to dual stream. Twitch, like I became a partner within 6 weeks streaming on Twitch. And what that meant was we could only stream on Twitch. It was part of our partner contract. But they changed those rules early this year. So I have been dual streaming since those rules were changed. The dual streams have been a flowing. King of Queen. Shock. 81-month streak. The legend is back in action. Good to see you back, buddy. Shock, I was talking about you earlier this stream. I've been looking forward to seeing you. Because I haven't had the chance to say congratulations on winning that trophy event, bro. I think that was the... Was that the very last day of Coop? Or was it just the last day I saw you? I'm like 90% sure I hadn't had a chance to say congrats on that yet. Which event did you win again, Shock? And yeah, I'm only back for a stream or two, and then I'm off to the NAPT. But then I'm back mid-November, and I'll be back in action as usual. But thank you. 81 months is out of this fucking world, Shock. Thank you very much, buddy. R Die and Dabble. No, guys, it's not Ready and Able. It's R Die and Dabble. How you doing, buddy? Great to see you. Great to see you. We got a gut shot and a flush draw. We also have the nut low. You cannot have a worse hand than me. Well, yeah, technically you can't have a worse hand than me. Well, you know what? That's a lie, because 3-4 offsuit would be a worse hand. But it is still the same. Like, we have better odds of winning, but if we ended with 3-4 offsuit, it would be the worst hand. So... getting worked over a bit tonight. I'd like to get a stack going somewhere. We got a little something going here. We're 11 of 23 with 13 paid, so we're 10 off the money. And pocket kings. Just have ace jack, not that hand. Motherfucker. Oh, some more kings. Oh, there's our die and dabble. And some more kings. There's 3 different pocket kings in the last 3 minutes. Nice. Hello, Ryu Jing Sung. Ooh. Thanks, man. Yeah, the last day, last event, I think. Yeah, I think it was something like that because I didn't get a chance to congratulate you and I streamed all of Coop. So I did think it was the last day. And it ended after my stream ended. Oh my god. 4 kings in 4 minutes. Okay. No ace. Okay. Nice. Finally starting to win some hands. Hopefully we can win this and we'll have some nice momentum in this game now. Oops. Okay, no niner. Did anyone watch the UFC? Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gahn. Did they hit a 9 on the river? Vicious. All right, we're quadrupled up here. Good. We finally got at least something going on. Quadrupled up there. Here we have 2.5 starting stacks. Stoked for the trophy note. Nice little motivation. Keep grinding for sure. Definitely. Be sure to let us know when you get the trophy. I'm waiting for my trophy too. My leaderboard trophy. It's going to go well with this leaderboard trophy. I'm actually pretty pumped to have a 2024 and a 2025 leaderboard win. Thank you, Shock. I am very much looking forward to the NAPT. I'm dropping 20, 25K in buy-ins for sure. So let's hope for a minimum of 30 plus thousand in cashes, or else I'm down. No, I'm gonna kill it this NAPT. I truly do feel it in the air. King me. All right, we need an 8. Got him. All right, we get to bet this twice now. That is not the hand we wanted to see. That ace hits my range a lot more than theirs, but it still can hit their range, as we saw. All right, we're all in. This guy's first 3-bet in 44 hands. All right, back to the status quo of what's been going on. We're back. All right. Cards aren't falling my way tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's all part of the game, though. Some days you run great, other days you do not. You just have to keep making the right decisions along the way. But we've lost maybe like 13 of 15 all-ins. Something like that. Flipping. King. Nice hand. R. Die and dabble. Is it always pay-per-view for UE, or are some of them not pay-per-view? I know the pay-per-view models are different all over the world. The US is about to lose their pay-per-view model. But Canada's still going to have pay-per-views from what I'm understanding, which is kind of fucked up. I watched it right in a casino, in the casino I was at. All right, let's hold here. No deuce, no diamond. Cool. More kings. Scuba. Thank you for the good luck, buddy. Jack me. Bink. Scuba. I'm on it. I'm on it. Oh, I lied. I'm not on it. I'm already eliminated from that game since you wrote that. They took me out, buddy. They took me out. Oh, that's so weird how they still have pay-per-views once in a blue moon, though. Do you know what determines if it's a pay-per-view, or randomly they're just like, oh, okay, this is going to be a really good card. Pay-per-view. Scuba with the 17 months. Thank you very much, Scuba. Very kind of you. Little gut shot. The Random Sports RD. Thank you for the YouTube sub, bud. Ooh, a little set here. All right, no 7, no 8. No heart. Top set. Donk leading one blind is a really, really trash play. It's just offering up an extra blind for no reason. And those one blinds add up big time in the long run. Perfect. Dude, where have you been? What up, oh host? So I took off a little bit of time after playing 19 days straight to win the leaderboard of Coop. And then, well, I was sick for probably like 5 or 6 days after Coop. It was really hitting me on the last day. And then, yeah, so I was sick, and then I took a little week off after that. And then I was in Maryland for the PokerStars Open. I was there for a bit over a week. Just got back. And now I'm grinding, but I will be off to the NAPT the beginning of next month. So come mid-November is when I'll be back into the regular swing of things. So when you see someone that has 12,000 hands and a 4-3 bet, any time they 3 bet, it's a monster. Zero exception. They have 0 3 bet bluffs in their range. That makes sense, we. Right, all in here, and a quick little break. Nice, we're ahead. All right. Goes with the theme of the night. We have genuinely lost 90% of our all-ins. These are such small buy-ins, so like, what can I say? It doesn't really matter. It's just poker. It's funner to win. A big part of the annoyance of losing is because I'm streaming. That bugs me way more than losing $30. It's because it's so much funner for the viewers if I have like big juicy stacks and I'm running over the game, and then if I have like starting stacks everywhere, it's kind of like, oh, what's going on? So it's just one of those nights, guys. So many kings lately. Let us have some good luck to finish this stream off. Ace, Jack. Ooh, let me read their notes. I was gonna jam, but I'm gonna fold. Pretty tight fold, but it's because he 4x'd it, and my notes my notes talked about his bigger sizing. To be honest, making these folds are actually really important to the game. Like when your opponent's telling you something, I act like their bets are talking. Literally, I honestly act like their bets are speaking words. When I see someone who has very, very straightforward gameplay, meaning they never 3-bet bluff, they don't raise more than normal, and usually they only just over min raise it. So then when I see them bet more than a min raise, you know they're not. Look, he's limping now. So you know he's not bluffing with the bigger sizing. He is literally telling you, I have a big hand. So when I see that sizing, and nothing else is out of whack, and they're tight with their 3-bets, I just literally say out loud, well, say in my head, I have a big hand. I just read that bet as words. I have a big hand. And then it's so easy to fold. Host, what up, buddy? So yeah, I went 19 days straight to win the leaderboard of Coop. I got a little bit sick after Coop, so I took some time off. And then I just relaxed for like a week or so. And then I went away to Maryland for over a week for a PokerStars Open. And I'm only back for a few days, and then I'm off to the NAPT till mid-November, which is the North American Poker Tour. Really amazing stop PokerStars puts off, my actual favorite stop of the year. And I will be firing at least 20, 25 grand worth of buy-ins at that event. So that is what's been going on. I want a poker stream without delay, and not because I'm playing theirs. Exile. So there are people who stream poker without delays, but the only way they can do it is if they cover up their cards. So right now, you would just see the bet. You wouldn't be able to see what hand I have, and I would have to act. Like, I would have to, if I have top set, I'd have to just sit here. Oh, let's play this hand out. Let's see what I have. I could have a straight flush or a royal flush, and I would have to sit there stone-faced. That's the only way you can stream without a delay. So you just wouldn't get to see my cards. It's very, very unexciting. Out of the 100 biggest poker streamers in the world, I'd say less than 3 cover their cards while playing. It's just not as popular. The viewers hate it compared to this. And then the only other thing you could do to make that happen is stream and show your cards without a delay. But if you're a big enough streamer, your opponents are going to literally be watching and see exactly what you have every single hand, and you would lose every single day. You would actually lose every single day if you did that. You couldn't even get lucky because your opponents could see your hand. Like, there's no getting lucky in those scenarios. You just lose. So yeah, I understand like how it can be more exciting if there's no delay, but it's impossible to do because we're gambling for money and our opponents watch. So yeah, that's how she goes. All right. We do have a little spot here. Yes, what a flop. Great turn. Really bad river, but definitely snap calling if they jam. Oh! That's hilarious. I thought they went all in. I went to snap call and I snap min raised. Well, this could turn into some glory. And we just had the $75 hyper pop open. I've won this game twice very recently. I feel like in the last week of my streams, I won it twice. Wait, that'll be in my recent command. When did I win it? I definitely won it twice very recently. I won it on the 29th and the 27th. Was the 29th the last day of Coop? Brody! What's going on, buddy? 79 months tier 3'd out of his fucking mind. How you doing, bro? We do have a beautiful stack here now, which is nice in this $50 game. It could make up for the whole day. Oh. Got him. In 45 minutes, there's a live stream concert, Foo Fighters, on Amazon Prime. That's pretty cool. Foo Fighters are awesome. Ace King. All right, no straight, no 8, no chop. Perfect. I watched Prometheus today. I'm going to say a couple spoilers about the movie, so if you haven't seen it and you want to watch it, leave for 1 minute. Holy fuck, I didn't like that movie. I had to stop it before the end. I'm really finicky with movies, with shows. Like, I love any type of like really different and out there type of show. Like, I can get into Aliens, I can get into Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, like any mythical or different world or universe. I can get really into it. But you have to stick to the raw laws and rules and the storyline. Like, you have to stick to the laws of the world. You have to stick to realistic stuff within your story. Like, the one thing I hated about one of the Superman movies is he watched his dad die in Man of Steel because a fucking tornado killed his dad. The tornado was 200 feet in front of Superman. Superman in the comics can fly around the world in 8 seconds. So if there's a fucking... And the reason he let his father die is because he couldn't expose his power in front of the other people who was hiding under the bridge. That killed the whole movie for me, because if Superman can fly around the world in 8 seconds, that clearly means he could go save his dad, which is 200 meters away, put him a mile away in safety, and then come back under the bridge with all the people hiding. In a partial millisecond, he could do all that. In a partial millisecond. So that's way quicker than anyone could blink their eyes. They wouldn't even see Superman leave. So for the story, for the people who created that story to not understand that, and a big part of the storyline is he watches his dad die in front of his own eyes because he doesn't want to expose who he is. It's just such a horrible plot twist. So stuff like that really fucks me up in movies. So anyways, I'm watching Prometheus. And they go to this different planet and they're trying to find an alien civilization on a different planet. And they find the dead body of an alien really early in the movie. And out of the like 6 people that go on this expedition outside the ship, 2 of them are like geologists and like they have unimportant jobs and they didn't want to find aliens. So they separate from the group. They're like, we're going back to the ship. Fuck this. You guys play with the dead alien bodies. We're getting out of here. And then they get lost. They don't end up going back to the ship. The huge storm rolls in. The rest of the team races back to the ship, gets into the ship, and these 2 people get stuck in, like, let's just call it a cave where they find the alien dead bodies. Cut 15 minutes later into the movie. And this is how funny my brain is. This is what killed it for me. 15 minutes later into the movie, they're wandering around this cave. They find a living alien. A little teeny worm-like... Well, it's like a snake. It's like a 2-foot long snake. But it's an alien, obviously, because they're like a billion miles away or something. Like they light speed of light traveled, however they got there. So remember, the scene before, they're like, they see a dead body of an alien. They're like, fuck this, we're going back to the ship. Then they find a living alien. And the guy goes up to play with it. He's like, oh, look, it's so cute. And then it fucking kills him, obviously, because it's a fucking alien. And just that scene alone, I'm like, I can't watch this fucking movie anymore. Like, it's over for me. I'm like, they were so scared of a dead alien body that they left their group to go back to the ship. Yet when they find a living alien, they want to literally play with it. That doesn't line up to the story they're telling. Like, that's not the same story. You literally just tried to convince me these guys were so scared of a dead alien body that they wanted to race back to their ship. And now they find a living alien? And they're going to play with it. So I had to stop watching the movie. I couldn't, my brain can't get over that. I'm like, well, the rest of the movie's just bullshit. Because they set these rules and parameters and then they don't follow them later. Like, anyways, that was before stream. Before stream, I tried to watch that. And had to turn it off because I'm like, and you know what? Everything up until that, and here's the funny part too. Everything up until that was an awesome movie. Like, it was just a pretty damn good movie. But that one scene, and my brain can't get over it. And I'll never be able to get over stuff like that in movies though, because it's just too. It's funny because my line was just about to be, it's too unrealistic. It's like we're talking about they're 1 billion miles away from Earth. And for some reason, that's the part that's too unrealistic for me. But I get it. I can get into the whole, they're an advanced fucking world. They spent $1 trillion on this mission. That's what they said to get there. So cool. Like, I can accept all of that stuff. But don't fucking tell me these motherfuckers are so afraid of a dead alien body. And then they see a live one and they want to play with it. And then it's like, obviously it's going to fucking kill them. We all know it's going to kill them. Yet somehow these guys don't think it's going to kill them? Just can't do it, guys. I just can't do it. And it bugged me because I was really enjoying the movie. I was like, this is a good movie. And then, like, yeah, I just can't get over the one scene. I just can't get over it. Keith, what up? Just can't get over it, guys. All right, so we're final table. Second in chips. This game is $1,242 for first. We've already locked up 161. Pretty nice spot. This is actually a nice redemption spot we have after how shit-tastic every other game has gone tonight. All you need is one, though. Going that fast would turn into his dad into a blob of goo. Scuba. I can even play along with that. All he would have to do, if that would turn his dad into a blob of glue, is put his dad inside of a sealed vehicle and then move the whole vehicle. Like, and that's just right off the top of my head. These are like writers of a multi tens of millions of dollars they put into the production of this movie. The writing team has to be able to understand that stuff and fix the problem. But yeah, why couldn't he just put his dad into a sealed vehicle and transport the vehicle? And he doesn't have to go, like, yeah, he doesn't have to go the same speed that he would have to go around the world in in 8 seconds. He could go way, way, way slower than that and still accomplish the mission without people even noticing he was gone. He could even do some crazy shit like put his dad in a sealed vehicle and weld the vehicle to a fucking pole that's not going to move and do that all again in a second. But again, that's just off the top of my head. If I'm getting tens of millions of dollars to write a movie, I'm going to sit there with the writing team and plot out a million scenarios and just use the ones that are real and make sense according to the laws of that universe. I get really hung up on that stuff though, like as you guys can tell. As you guys can tell. I want to see you in a movie. I have no desire to be in a movie. No desire. Milked me. Milked me dry. I had my stint on reality TV, and that is all I needed for my TV movie fix. That snake was cute. They definitely thought it was cute. It's funny because they thought the snake was cute, and then the snake opens up its face, and you can see its teeth, and he goes to touch it. That's how it kills him. It jumps onto his hand and starts biting him. I'm like, these fucking idiots were afraid of a dead alien body, then they go to pet one with teeth? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I guess I'll put out a little tweet about my final tableau. Boo! Finner! Good to see you, buddy. Y'all got a lot of chips to be in a final table? It's like maybe a little above average, Danny, but not much, to be honest. Like the chip leaders don't have that many chips. 66 blinds, 54 blinds, 34 blinds, and I'm in third place with 34 blinds. That's pretty average. No, it was Man of Steel. Yeah, I really liked the actor in it, Zuma Finner. But I didn't like the scene where he watched his dad die. It didn't make sense to me. Felt like there was many a ways he could have saved his father without exposing his abilities. That's what my whole rant was about. I'm back, Louie. Hello, hello, oh no, and we're gonna go. I said hello, hello, saying we're gonna go. I said hello, hello, You're watching Saw 2 right now on edibles. Do you give out treats Halloween in your building? No, it's not a thing. I would if kids came, but it's kids don't go door to door in the building or anything. Halloween 2. I don't remember exactly which one that is, but I remember the first few Halloween. Or wait, Halloween. For some reason I thought you said Saw. Yeah, Saw. Saw 2. Yeah, I definitely liked the first few Saw movies. I don't know when I stopped watching them. How many? There's like at least 10, isn't there? I think I saw a Saw 10 at one point. What? Yeah, the first Saw was so fucking good when it first came out. Well, that's the nut flush draw. Oh look, 2 pair here. We had ace-5 in both. I said hello, hello. We'll check it. We can check or bet. Checking to a good, solid player who can bet a lot works. 1, 2, and 3 were good. After that, nah. Seems right. We. I said hello, hello. Oh no, and we're gonna go. If they bet, we're gonna go all in. They don't bet, unfortunately. Most of those movies were filmed in Toronto as well. The Saw movies? That's cool. Big stack bully. Yeah, that's the only way you can play a big stack on the final table is being a bully. It's a big leak if you're not being a big stack bully. Yeah, the first Saw movie was so fucking good, though. Again, I haven't seen it in a very, very long time, but I remember watching that like originally back in the day. Excel says I'm going to get a good hand and go all in the next 4 minutes. So technically, that's already happened then. Well, do you mean 4 minutes from when I read your message? Or 4 minutes from the next 4 minutes that you're going to see after writing that have already happened for me? All right, call here for the bounty ace 5 versus king queen. And then watch the river, though. 2. Damn it. Final table. Yes, mushbag. I'm at this final table right here. Welcome, everyone, to the channel. If you're new to the stream, hello. My name is Arlie Shaban. I am a member of Team Pro Online here with PokerStars. I've been with PokerStars for 7 years now, and I've been streaming poker full-time for 8 years. My 8-year streaming anniversary comes up in 1 week today. I'm going to be in Vegas for it, though. So I will not get to stream on the anniversary this year. November 6th. Is that 7 or 8 days away? It's one of those two. November 6th, 2017 was my first stream. I'm just going to let this go against the chip leader. He gets to be the big stack bully right now. Yeah, I don't watch baseball. I don't watch any sports but UFC if I'm straight up. But I'm definitely watching the World Series. I drove home from Maryland, which was about a 9-hour drive. And then was up till like, what, 3:30 or something in the morning watching that 18-inning game. Just for them to hit a fucking dinger. Stupid Dodgers dinger on the 18th. Leprechaun is awesome. The original too. I have never seen Leprechaun. Is that also a scary movie? Halloween movie? I said hello. I haven't seen. I don't even know if I've heard of the Leprechaun movie. Scuba, that sounds awesome. Leprechaun in space. It's funny how these movies somehow always end up in space. Like Freddy versus Jason in space. It's like, wait, what? Did they stop after 10? If there was an 11th Saw, that's going to be awesome. I do remember seeing Saw X though, which is Roman numeral 10. Not physically watching the movie, I mean just seeing the advertisement for it. Oh my god, wait. There was an 11. There literally was a Saw 11. And that was last year, 2024? Oh wait, they stopped it at 10. But why is it saying Is there one coming out this year? Is Saw 11 dropping on Halloween? The game continues. It says the game continues. Okay, so there was going to be a Saw 11. It was supposed to come out last year. And then it was supposed to come out this year. Oh, it's... And then it just didn't. I think they should end it at 10, let's be real. Well, they should have ended it at 3 or 4, probably. Aloha. Aces. You have a chance at a bounty. This is glorious. We do get a bounty. The greasy way. Well, they almost greased me. We just ungreased ourselves. All right, we're out of the 75. Yo, what up, Genjoy? Good to see you. Stream from the hotel just to say hi. I've never done a stream, a portable stream, or what are those called? Mobile stream? No, not even mobile. It would be a mobile stream, but I've never done a stream anyway. I've never done a non-poker stream, just like when I'm somewhere, you know, like IRL. That's the word I was looking for. I've never done an IRL stream. Freddy versus Jason versus Sharknado. Yo, Carrot, 82 months. Hey. Love the stream as always, my dude. Carrot, 80 fucking 2 months is glorious. How about Marley and Spraggy having a kid? That's cool as shit. I think he's going to bet and I'm going to fold. I just believed him on the flop, but maybe I'm too much of a believer. I mean, I believed him on the turn, but still had to peel one. All right, well, this is the last game of the night, guys. It all comes down to this. I said, Aloha, aloha. Oh no, who's saying we gotta go? God damn, we're running fucking bad on this final table. I'll show you guys the chip graph. It's straight down the whole final table. Straight fucking down. It's actually pretty fucked up, but what can you... Alright, GG. We're not hitting this. We're done for the night, guys. Alright, look at this final table. Literally. We didn't win. We won this little hand. Whatever. $200. I am done, guys. This might be the last stream before Vegas. Maybe I'll get in one more. We shall see.